Okay, so I didn't I don't wanna have to do this. I don't like doing this. Um, there are some people taking advantage of the platform, um, and that's not fair to me. That's not fair to other people. So, here's what's going to happen. If you're one of those people and you know who you are, and I know who you are because the platform tells me. So, if you're doing that, when we get to November, I will have no choice unless you reach out to me and talk to me personally about what's going on. I'm gonna have to block you from the platform. I'm sorry. I hate that. I really do. I've been struggling with how to fix this, and nothing I've tried has worked. So, to the vast majority, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. To those that are taking advantage, um, that's coming to an end because there's no other way to deal with this. Um, it's just not fair to everybody else involved. So you're officially on notice. You're taking advantage of the platform. I do know you're doing it. I've known the whole time. Been trying to talk with Patreon people about how best to fix this. Um, so that's really what they've said, and what I've came up with is I'm just gonna have to block people. So if you're taking advantage of the platform, you have until November probably 7th to get it together or talk to me and tell me what's going on. Because, a lot of you, it's been since the platform started or 2 months into it. So for the new people that are coming in, and we'll chat, we'll talk. Um, but if you're taking advantage of the platform, that's just ending. I really don't like having to do this. I'm not having the best time professionally right now. So this is really the last thing I'm going to be doing and dealing with is crap like this. So, um, if you are taking advantage of how I've set up the platform to not pay for what you're seeing, that will stop because I'm going to block you. Um, So, to you people that are joining after the first of the month, dropping before the end of the month, and then coming back the next month after the first, that's over in November. You do it again, and I'm blocking you. Um, I've tried to be nice about it. I have talked to them about, and honestly, the only other option there is to make people pay when they join. And I had started that way, and I didn't like it because people joined at all different times of the month. So it didn't really seem fair to me to, have somebody who joins 9/28, pay on 9/28, and then pay again on 10/1. I didn't like that. So at this point, what I'm doing is I'm going to block you starting in November if you do that again. And if that doesn't work, then I'm going to have to do it to where people pay when they join. And this is not the vast majority of people on here. It's not. A lot of people, they um, it goes through initially, gets declined, and then they talk to me and they change their payment. Most of the time, it's absolutely fine. It's a very small percentage of people. It's just annoying, and um, yeah, I don't like it because it's not fair to, there's 200 plus people here, guys. Like it's not fair to those people who are doing what they're supposed to do and paying for this content. It's not fair to me and my time. So, um yeah, that's where we're at. Um I just fundamentally have a problem with, putting the you have to pay when you join so that, if you join 2 days before October 1st, you have to pay $10 and then pay $10 again on October 1st. I just don't think that's fair. Um, Obviously, if this continues to be a problem, I'm gonna have to change that. Um, but I'm thinking blocking people is going to work. I also hate to do that because I know that, sometimes finances aren't always there, and sometimes you're going to have to, drop for a month and then come back whenever finances are there. I understand that completely. What I'm not talking about the people that do that. I want to make that very clear. I'm not talking about the people who, they've paid and then they drop for a month and then they come back. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who consistently join on the second or first of a month to avoid paying and then come back and drop either the day before or the week of payment and then come back the next month. Because it tells me, guys, it tells me your lifetime payment. It tells me when you joined. So I do have all that information. I know I'm tracking it on a spreadsheet. And it's really the only way I can come up with to do it. I hate that. I hate that for everybody. I hate it for everybody involved, but I don't have any other way to deal with it other than just blocking those people. And like I said, I don't like that. I don't like doing this. I'm not really. Yeah, I don't like doing it. But I think that's what's going to have to happen in order to be fair across the board to everybody. So, for most people who, you're totally fine. Thank you, appreciate you. To the people doing it, you are few and far between, but you know who you are, and so do I. So, yeah, that's just what we're gonna do. Hi, Poppy.
Nanny said